Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into The Barefoot Investor by Scott Pape, a transformative guide published in 2017 that promises not just to revolutionize the way you think about money, but to actively reshape your financial future with straightforward, actionable advice. Scott Pape, an esteemed Australian financial guru, known colloquially as the Barefoot Investor, brings his expertise from a diverse background as an author, radio commentator, investment advisor, and columnist for prestigious publications like the Australian Daily Telegraph. With his wisdom also broadcasted on his CNBC television show, Pape distills complex financial concepts into simple, followable rules aimed at securing your financial independence and liberating you from the chains of credit and debt. The Barefoot Investor is not just a book. It's a lifeline thrown to those drowning in financial uncertainties, be it the struggle with debt, the aspiration to own a home, or the young individuals feeling disillusioned about their prospects of achieving a comfortable financial status. Pape's guidance is directed at real people facing real problems, offering them not just hope, but a concrete plan to turn their financial lives around. Whether you're battling with credit cards, dreaming of stepping onto the property ladder, or simply seeking a beacon of light in what seems an increasingly unaffordable world, this book holds the keys to financial freedom and success. Join us as we uncover the invaluable insights of The Barefoot Investor and take the first step towards a financially secure and independent future. The Barefoot Investor, the only money guide you'll ever need. Introduction. Unlocking Financial Freedom, your guide to a more secure future. Have you ever found yourself swimming in a sea of financial confusion, struggling to keep your head above water? If so, you're definitely not alone. It's all too easy to push financial worries to the back of your mind, pretending they don't exist. But no matter how many bank statements you ignore, or how often you choose to look the other way, there's no escaping the reality. Your finances demand attention. But what if I told you that achieving financial stability isn't just a pipe dream reserved for the lucky few? Regardless of your income level, you can take control of your financial destiny. It might seem daunting at first, but the journey towards financial independence is well worth the initial effort. Imagine having complete control over your finances through a few simple steps, like setting up additional bank accounts and streamlining your money management. This is not just a fantasy. Scott Pape, also known as the Barefoot Investor, has distilled his years of financial insight into straightforward, actionable strategies that anyone can follow. Throughout our journey, we'll unravel the investment strategy. Warren Buffett advocates for his own estate once he's no longer here, an ingenious method to keep your credit cards from burning a hole in your pocket, and how something as ordinary as a fire extinguisher can become a metaphor for building your savings. Are you ready to step into a world where financial stability isn't just possible, but achievable? Let's embark on this journey together, gleaning wisdom from the Barefoot Investor and paving the way to a financially secure future. Part 1. Transform your finances with smart planning and sustainable change. If there's one thing most of us would rather avoid, it's sitting down to scrutinize our financial health. It's like a visit to the dentist. We know it's necessary, but we delay it until discomfort makes it unavoidable. And when we finally do confront our finances, our knee-jerk solutions often border on the absurd, from extreme penny pinching to cutting out all forms of leisure, as if enjoyment were our biggest expense. But achieving a sense of financial abundance doesn't require such harsh measures. The secret lies in sustainable and sensible strategies. It's time to shed the all-too-common belief that it's too late to turn our financial situations around. This myth of no return only holds us back from taking the manageable steps that could significantly alter our financial future for the better. Ditch the notion of quick fixes. The notion that drastic measures are the only way out is a fallacy that sets many up for failure. After all, not many of us have the ascetic discipline of a monk. Small, consistent adjustments in how we manage our money can lead to substantial long-term improvements. This principle holds true for everyone, regardless of income. Those with modest earnings often fall into the trap of thinking financial improvement is out of their reach. Yet, tailoring financial goals and methods to one's own circumstances can pave the way to a brighter financial future, no matter the size of your paycheck. Then there's the cornerstone of financial health: saving. While money doesn't equate to happiness, the sense of empowerment that comes from financial stability cannot be underestimated. Research has drawn parallels between the stress of financial insecurity and the distress of physical pain. Adopting a disciplined approach to saving forms a safety net, providing peace of mind for you and your family that, regardless of what the future holds, you're prepared. As we delve deeper, we'll explore how anyone can make wise financial decisions and enjoy life without compromising on the pleasures that make it worthwhile. By embracing practical steps towards saving and adopting a mindset geared towards sustainable change, a secure financial foundation isn't just a dream, it's an achievable reality for all. Part 2. Streamline your finances with a strategic approach to bank accounts. Dive into the world of personal finance, and you might skip right past the chapter on bank accounts, dismissing it as dry or overly basic. After all, most of us set up a bank account once and then think little of it afterward. But what if a simple restructuring of your accounts could be the keystone of your financial stability? Enter the concept of 5 distinct bank accounts, each serving a unique purpose in your financial ecosystem. The goal here isn't just to organize your money, but to optimize how every dollar works for you. And yes, it starts with choosing the right accounts, those without pesky fees and preferably for your savings, an account earning a decent interest rate. The first account is your daily operations hub, covering essential expenses like rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, and commute costs. This should receive 60% of your monthly income, acting as the financial engine that keeps your day-to-day life running smoothly. Then, there's the little luxuries account, reserved for those personal indulgences that make life sweeter. Think dining out or treating yourself to a new outfit. Allocate 10% of your income here. It's accompanied by a dedicated debit card, turning each swipe or tap into a reminder to enjoy, but stay within your means. Another 10% of your monthly paycheck should flow into what could be termed the Joy Fund, a savings account earmarked for special occasions and bigger splurges, like vacations or significant gifts. The final designated 20% flows into the fire extinguisher account. This is your financial first aid kit, ready to be deployed when unexpected expenses rear their heads or to chip away at lingering debts. But wait, what about retirement savings? Before we shift our gaze to the long-term horizon, there's the matter of streamlining your financial footprint, starting with debt elimination. By imparting each bank account with a specific role, not only does your money management become more intuitive, but every cent you earn is also assigned a clear purpose, maximizing your financial health and paving the way towards a worry-free future. Part 3. Clearing the path to financial freedom. Bid farewell to debt and credit cards. Debt is the towering obstacle standing between you and the serene landscape of financial security. It might seem insurmountable, a permanent shadow over your financial well-being. But there is a clear path to eradicating it, and with it, paving your way to savings and financial comfort. The first step on this journey requires a bold yet simple act. Cut up your credit cards. Yes, you heard right. Despite the perceived convenience they offer, credit cards are more often enablers of financial strain than tools of freedom, whispering temptations to spend beyond your means. Once you've liberated yourself from the plastic snare, it's time to confront your debts head-on. Start by quantifying exactly how much you owe across all your credit cards. Armed with this knowledge, reach out to your credit card issuers with a bold request. zero interest on your debt for 18 months. While it's a long shot that they'll comply outright, showing resolve and mentioning competitors' offers can often lead them to offer some form of interest rate reduction. Remember, in this conversation, you're in control. Next, channel funds from your fire extinguisher account to methodically eliminate your credit card debt. The liberation from this financial burden is not just about clearing what's owed, it's about ceasing the cycle of accumulating more debt. You'll likely discover this process moves faster than anticipated. With your credit card debt settled, it's time to tackle any remaining liabilities, like that car loan that's been a constant drain. The solution might seem drastic, but selling the car and eliminating the debt may well be the most prudent choice. Vehicles lose value rapidly. By selling it and settling for a dependable yet modest replacement, you're not just cutting out interest payments, but also aligning closer with true financial independence. In reality, the trappings of affluence, be it a luxury car or an opulent home, are often illusions of wealth rather than its manifestations. These status symbols, instead of elevating your financial standing, might very well be anchoring you in a sea of debt. Arriving at a place where you're free from the shackles of debt is the foundation upon which you can begin to build and dream anew. With no debt weighing you down, the doors to planning a prosperous future fling wide open. Part 4. Securing Your Future, the Power of Savings and Smart Investments. Congratulations! You've escaped the quicksand of debt and are now standing on solid financial ground. It's time to turn our gaze toward the horizon, your retirement. Using the fifth of your strategically established bank accounts, we'll devise a plan to ensure a future that's not just comfortable, but flourishing. Enter the era of the Mojo account, a vessel for your retirement savings coursing with the energy of high interest rates. This account becomes the destination for any extra money that comes your way, be it from overtime, sideline hustles, or the sale of unused items. The core principle is inviolable. Once money enters this account, it's locked away for the long haul or until an unforeseeable, dire emergency arises. Yet, there's more to financial preparation than just saving. It's time to introduce an essential ingredient in your wealth accumulation recipe: the Grow Bucket. Unlike a traditional bank account where your savings may languishly sit, the Grow Bucket is dynamic, funneling your capital into investments like stocks or real estate. The goal here is not just to save, but to grow your savings, ensuring that your money continues to work for you even when you've clocked out for the last time. The concept of investing might seem daunting, shrouded in complex jargon and unpredictable markets. However, the foundation of sound investing is surprisingly straightforward. A prime strategy for beginners is to gravitate towards an index fund, a type of mutual fund designed to match the performance of a market index. These funds buy into a wide spread of companies, balancing out the inherent risks of the stock market. The key factor here is selecting a fund with minimal management fees to maximize your returns. And if you're in need of a solid endorsement for index funds, look no further than Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in history. Buffett has publicly declared his intention to invest 90% of his estate into an index fund for his wife upon his passing, a powerful testament to the strategy's efficacy. Despite the ebbs and flows of markets, history has shown us the enduring power of investment. A dollar invested back in 1802 could have grown to over $900,000 today, surviving and thriving through every conceivable economic upheaval. One last piece of advice: don't forget to reinvest the dividends. It's not just about saving or making money. It's about making your money generate more money, filling your grow bucket to the brim. The path to financial stability and eventual prosperity is paved with disciplined savings and judicious investments. Starting early, staying consistent, and making informed choices can transform your financial future from uncertain to unstoppable. Part 5. Creating a legacy of financial freedom for you and your family. The belief that a life free from financial worry is a privilege reserved for the affluent is a widespread misconception. By adopting a strategic approach to managing your finances, as outlined here, you'll find that financial freedom and wealth are within your reach, regardless of your current net worth. Wealth, after all, isn't just about the assets you accumulate, but rather the security that comes from having control over your finances. Consider the dream of home ownership or the goal of paying off a mortgage early. With a disciplined financial strategy, these aspirations are not only possible but achievable. The secret lies in the organization of your finances through specific bank accounts and automated transactions. This system ensures that saving for a down payment or chipping away at your mortgage becomes effortless, as your money automatically flows where it needs to go. Automating your savings and segregating funds for daily expenses and leisure activities will alleviate much of the financial pressure you might currently face. Moreover, once you've climbed out of the debt pit, the fire extinguisher account becomes your powerful tool in advancing towards owning your home outright or saving for that crucial down payment. Beyond the tangible benefits of such financial discipline, like home ownership, lies the invaluable impact on your family life. Living without the burden of debt not only enhances your own happiness, but allows you to forge deeper connections with your children. Freed from the chains of endless work-to-service debts, you'll discover more time and energy to invest in creating memorable experiences with your family. Furthermore, your journey to financial independence serves as a potent lesson for your children. Witnessing the peace that comes from a debt-free life, they'll learn firsthand the pitfalls of relying on credit. This invaluable lesson plants the seeds for their future financial wisdom, steering them towards a life characterized by savvy money management and ultimately, happiness. In summary, attaining financial security is not an instant feat, nor is it shrouded in mystery. It demands commitment and patience. Yet, the rewards begin the moment you take control. By deciding that your financial stability is a priority, you're not only setting the stage for a more fulfilled life, but also passing on a legacy of fiscal responsibility and freedom to the next generation. No more excuses. Your financial independence awaits. Final summary. Grasping control of your financial life isn't just a dream, it's an achievable reality. By taking deliberate steps towards organizing and streamlining your finances, you can set the stage for not only a stable, but a thriving financial future. The journey to such security, however, demands that you first confront and eliminate any existing debt, distancing yourself from the shackles of credit cards that often encourage living beyond one's means. The path forward involves meticulous planning and the strategic allocation of your resources, starting with the division of your income into purposefully designated bank accounts. You'll lay the groundwork for a system that automates your financial growth and shields you from the pitfalls of impulsive spending. Investing in your future, specifically your retirement, becomes the next crucial step. By embracing the power of investments, particularly through avenues like index funds, you're not merely saving, you're actively growing your wealth. This approach ensures that when the time comes to step back from the workforce, you'll have a financial reservoir to draw from, guaranteeing comfort and stability in your later years. In essence, controlling your finances is about more than just managing money. It's about crafting a lifestyle that prioritizes financial wellness and freedom, ensuring that you, and eventually your children, can live lives unburdened by financial stress and uncertainty. Start today and unfold a future where financial security isn't just a goal, but a lived reality. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.